very down to earth, and at the end of the day, people will look at the fame.
As you know, the Chiefs got even more attention this year when Taylor Swift started attending games.
It's crazy to think that she's going to Chiefs games. I remember the very first one that she went to, I think it was I got to meet her after our New Year's game. We had just clinched the AFC West.
Of my own?
Do you feel like you're like a security guard when you're with Taylor?
So I was a little nervous to meet Taylor Swift. I mean, it's Taylor Swift. So maybe I'm a Swiftie if I was nervous to meet her.
Kelce and Swift's future. All right, let's dive into the juicy details of what's happening in the world of football and pop culture. Harrison Butker, the kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs, is not just kicking field goals, he's also dishing out some serious relationship predictions. And who's the subject of his crystal ball gaze? None other than his teammate Travis Kelce and the queen of pop herself, Taylor Swift. Now, Butker isn't just your average football player. He's got some serious insight into the hearts of his fellow teammates. So when he starts talking about Travis and Taylor's relationship, you better listen up. First off, Butker isn't shy about sharing his hopes and dreams for these lovebirds. He's all in for a happily ever after scenario, complete with wedding bells and tiny adorable Kelce Swift babies running around.
As you know, the Chiefs got even more attention this year when Taylor Swift started attending games.
As I said at Georgia Tech, I hope they get married and start a family.
That's right.
As a kicker, she thinks that's amazing that I can kick the ball so far through the uprights. It's crazy to think that she's going to Chiefs games. I remember the very first one that she went to, I think it was against, and I rarely go out ever. It was New Year's, so you gotta. There's one quote that I heard a good friend of mine talk about. He said that familiarity breeds contempt. And
what has it been like having her around the team, and are you a Swiftie?
I wouldn't say I'm a Swiftie, but
can you imagine the cuteness overload? But wait, there's more. Butker isn't just daydreaming here. He's got some solid reasons why Travis and Taylor would make the perfect couple. He's quick to point out Taylor's positive traits, like her humility and graciousness. I mean, who wouldn't want to marry someone as awesome as Taylor Swift, right? Butker knows what's up. Now let's talk about that moment when Butker met Taylor Swift. The man actually came face to face with the pop sensation, and guess what? He was nervous as heck. I mean, can you blame him? It's Taylor Swift we're talking about here, the epitome of coolness. But despite his nerves, Butker couldn't help but gush over how down-to-earth and amazing Taylor was. Talk about a fanboy moment. So there you have it, folks. Straight from the mouth of Harrison Butker himself. Travis and Taylor are the real deal. And if Butker's predictions are anything to go by, we might just be hearing wedding bells in the near future. Stay tuned for more updates on this whirlwind romance. Romantic getaways and cozy nights. We're about to take a peek into the romantic escapades of none other than Taylor and Travis. These two lovebirds aren't just dominating their respective fields, they're also dominating the romance game with their adorable getaways and cozy nights in. Let's start with the big reveal, a romantic getaway to the Bahamas. Clear blue waters, sandy beaches, and two lovebirds strolling hand in hand. Yep, that's right. Taylor and Travis were spotted soaking up the sun and enjoying some downtime together in paradise. And let me tell you, they were looking absolutely smitten. But it's not just about the glamorous vacations. These two know how to keep it real. When they're not jet-setting around the world, Taylor and Travis are all about those cozy nights in. Think movie marathons, homemade dinners, and cuddles on the couch. Ah, young love at its finest. Now you might be wondering, how do they manage to keep the spark alive amidst their busy schedules? Well, according to insiders, it's all about prioritizing quality time together. Yep, you heard that right. These two are all about rest, relaxation, and low-key activities. No fancy parties or red carpet events here, just simple, intimate moments shared between two people madly in love. And let's not forget about the holiday spirit. Even when they're taking a break from the hustle and bustle of their careers, Taylor and Travis still manage to embrace the magic of the season. Whether it's decorating the tree, sipping hot cocoa by the fire, or taking romantic walks under the twinkling lights, these two know how to make every moment count. So there you have it, folks. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are not just a power couple, they're also the epitome of relationship goals. Whether they're jetting off to exotic destinations or cuddling up at home, one thing's for sure, their love knows no bounds. Here's to many more romantic getaways and cozy nights ahead. Tavis considering couples therapy. Let's talk about something that's all too real for many couples out there, seeking stability in the midst of fame and fortune. Yep, we're diving into the world of Taylor and Travis, who are reportedly considering couples therapy to keep their love on track. Now you might be thinking, but they're living the dream, right? What could possibly be going wrong? Well, turns out, even superstars like Taylor and Travis aren't immune to the pressures of public scrutiny and media attention. Reports are buzzing that Taylor Swift is feeling the weight of the spotlight on her relationship with Travis. And can you blame her? With cameras flashing and tabloids gossiping, it's enough to make anyone's head spin. But instead of letting the pressure get to them, Taylor and Travis are taking proactive steps to safeguard their love. Enter couples therapy. Yep, you heard that right. These two are considering seeking professional help to navigate the choppy waters of fame and fortune. And honestly, can we just take a moment to applaud them for their maturity and foresight? Despite being in the honeymoon stage of their relationship, Taylor and Travis recognize the value of getting ahead of any potential challenges. They know that seeking professional help early on can only strengthen their bond and help them weather any storms that may come their way. So here's to Taylor and Travis, not just a power couple, but also a couple who isn't afraid to put in the work to make their love last. Whether it's writing chart-topping songs or scoring touchdowns on the field, these two know that real love takes effort, dedication, and sometimes a little bit of therapy. Behind the scenes. Let's pull back the curtain and take a peek behind the scenes of what happens when a football star like Harrison Butker meets the one and only Taylor Swift. Spoiler alert, it's a whirlwind of nerves, admiration, and genuine human connection. Harrison Butker, the kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs, has just finished a game. The adrenaline is still pumping, but there's a different kind of excitement in the air. Taylor Swift is in the building. Now you might think a guy like Butker, who's used to performing under pressure, would be cool as a cucumber. But oh no, meeting Taylor Swift, that's a whole different ball game. Butker spills the beans on his initial nerves, admitting that he was shaking in his cleats at the thought of meeting the pop sensation.
So it was very, very cool, very surreal. But then, you know, when you meet her, you realize she's just like everyone else. Get the champagne and enjoy the ball dropping and all of that stuff. So I went to a party, very down to earth, and you know, at the end of the day, people will look at the fame, and I don't think she grew up a football fan, so everything for her is so cool, and especially we've had a great friendship, and then also Taylor Swift again. But it was a great experience, and I can't say enough great things about her, and I hope they, you know, when you type that in, a Taylor Swift song comes up. I think it's Bejeweled.
It's Taylor Swift we're talking about here, the Queen of Cool. But as fate would have it, Butker and Taylor cross paths, and what follows is nothing short of magical. Butker is quick to gush over Taylor's genuine interest in his football career. Yep, you heard that right. Taylor Swift, the international superstar, is genuinely interested in a football player's career. Talk about down to earth. But it's not just Taylor's interest in football that leaves Butker in awe, it's her humility and graciousness that really steal the show. Despite her superstar status, Taylor remains as humble as ever. Taylor remains as humble as ever, treating Butker like an old friend and making him feel right at home. Butker's experience with Taylor Swift isn't just a cool celebrity encounter, it's a reminder that behind the glitz and glamour of fame, there are real, genuine connections being made.
But Travis showed up, and Taylor was there, and I got to meet her, and she was just so humble and so gracious. I guess we're all Chiefs football fans. You know, David's become a very good friend of mine. I got to meet her after our New Year's game. We had just clinched the AFC West, so I'll claim that as my favorite.
There was a photo after the Super Bowl of you, actor David Henry, and Taylor Swift.
So I was a little nervous to meet Taylor Swift. I mean, it's Taylor Swift. So maybe I'm a Swiftie if I was nervous to meet her. Hey, you know who's in Kelce's box? I'm like, who? He goes, Taylor Swift. I'm like, no way, Taylor's up there.
It's a testament to the human side of fame, where athletes and celebrities come together as equals, bonding over shared passions and mutual respect. So here's to Harrison Butker and Taylor Swift, two icons from different worlds, brought together by a chance encounter and a whole lot of admiration. It's moments like these that remind us that no matter how famous you are, at the end of the day, we're all just human. Navigating fame and relationship. Alright folks, let's talk about the roller coaster ride that is fame and relationships. And who better to discuss than Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? These two are no strangers to the spotlight, and let me tell you, navigating fame while maintaining a relationship is no easy feat. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. the scrutiny and pressure that comes with being in the public eye. Taylor Swift and Travis are both at the top of their respective fields, which means every move they make is under a microscope. From tabloid headlines to social media speculation, their relationship is constantly dissected and analyzed by the masses. But despite the constant scrutiny, Taylor and Travis are determined to make their love last. Reports have surfaced detailing Taylor's efforts to protect their relationship from the prying eyes of the public. And you know what? Good for her. It takes a strong and confident person to prioritize their relationship amidst the chaos of fame. One of the ways Taylor and Travis are working to safeguard their love is by considering couples therapy. Yep, you heard that right. Even superstars like Taylor and Travis aren't immune to the ups and downs of relationships. They recognize the importance of seeking professional help early on to strengthen their bond and weather any storms that may come their way. But it's not all doom and gloom. These two are also all about the good times. Despite the challenges they face, Taylor and Travis make it a priority to spend quality time together and support each other in their respective careers. Whether it's attending each other's events or simply enjoying a quiet night in, they know that nurturing their relationship is key to its longevity.
Of my own.
Do you feel like you're like a security guard when you're with Taylor?
What's it been like having Taylor alongside you for this journey?
It's been nothing but fun. Like I'm part of the team.
Like you're one with the rest of the guys? Like, hey, we're in this together, fellas.
We've both been learning about this lifestyle, knowing that I brought her into the football world. I feel like whenever I'm on a date, I'm always like having like the sense of like I'm a man in the situation.
So here's to Taylor and Travis, a couple who's not afraid to face the pressures of fame head on, all while keeping their love alive and thriving. It's a journey filled with twists and turns, but with their unwavering commitment to each other, they're sure to come out on top. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.